Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Judy. I have a card I want to share with you today. I had ordered some of the die-cut card and envelopes that Close to My Heart has. It's a different shape. It's a 3.5 by 8 inch card and envelope set. And it's on page 128 in the catalog. And you get 10 cards and the envelopes in a pack, and I had ordered this a while ago, and I just had not been inspired to get this out and work on it. So I thought, well, you know what, I need to do that. So this is what I came up with. The card part is actually inside each of the envelopes. So you pull it out, and this is what the card base looks like. Like I said, it's a different kind of shape. And it opens like this. There's a little decorative top flap that opens up, and then the card opens up. So I'm going to share with you what I came up with. I worked on this all weekend and finally feel like I've come to a conclusion and can share it with you. So first thing I did was I went to the Art Philosophy cartridge, and I found this square scalloped decorative layer, and it matches the layer that's up here. So I cut out one at, and I manipulated in the craft room, I cut out one at 3.0 and one at 2.75. And I just used both sides and flipped it over. Looks like I need a little glue on that back part. We'll just do that real quick. And attach that to my card front. And then I took some Velcro, and I'm going to use that to close it. So I'm going to show you how I'll do that in a minute. But here's the outside. Then I took some paper from, oh my, forgot what the name of it is, Chantilly. And it's double-sided paper. I took tangerine and then used the one side on the front and cut it at 2 3/4 by 7 and 1/4 down, or whatever. These were 8. Yeah, 3.5. Okay, 3.5 is this, 8 is this. So 3 1/4 by 7 3/4. And then I went in at 1/4 inch and cut the top layer. So, hope that makes sense. Then I'm going to put that on my outside. But before I do that, I have some jute, and I'm going to wrap some jute around the outside and put a little decorative touch on the outside here. I'm going to put it around several times because I'm going to put a little flower on top of that. I'll trim that off and just tape down on the back. I think I went around 4 times. Okay. Excuse me. Then I'm going to use an image from the Buzz and Bumble scrapbooking workshop stamp set that comes with the workshop. Now this stamp set is only with that Buzz and Bumble workshop, but you could use any kind of image that you want to do. But I'm going to use this one that says, have a wonderful, beautiful day. Sorry, can't read upside down. And I'm going to put that on here on the front. And there's some really neat images in this little workshop stamp set that you get that goes along with the Buzz and Bumble. So I'm going to put that down. And then I had some little button trims from another project I was working on, and I'm going to gather this up and put one right here. But I'm going to use some, it has self-adhesive on the back, but I feel like I better put some glue since I'm doing this on top of some of the twine or jute. So I'm going to put this right here, press that down, let him get stamped, and then I'll take my outside sentiment and use some pop dots, dimensionals, and put that on the outside. And let's see, I'm gonna take the card base again, do a little bit of deciding where I want that to go. That's gonna fold, and that will be there. Yeah, I think about right here. Okay, so now I have this ready to adhere to the card. So I'll use some of my Big Gun ATG and run the edges. I think this is going to make a very pretty card for some birthday or get well, or just a little, there's the outside, and this is where I put my Velcro on. So I have that ready, and then for the inside I just took the reverse side of the paper, and I used the tangerine mat and put that on the inside, and I inked around the edges. So that I'm not going to do anything more to this inside. I don't want the card to be so terribly bulky that I cannot get it back into the envelope. So this will go right here, and then I have the inside ready, and this this paper can be easily, if you're using a black pen, you could easily write your sentiment on that. So this is my card that is finished. Now for the test to see if it will fit back into the envelope. So here we go, folks. Cross your fingers. I've got my toes crossed. I don't have my fingers crossed. But anyway, if I carefully slip that back into the envelope, yes, it's all ready. That little button part will be right up here where the flap is, so you can kind of adjust your flap. I think that it might take an extra, because of my embellishments, an extra little stamp, maybe. So anyway, it does fit back in there. Excuse me, after you decorate. So here's my card. The set, excuse me, you get 10 3.5 by 8 cards and envelopes in the set. They are in the current catalog, page 128, and in the new catalog, page 128. This is what I'm giving away. Everyone who orders, every time you order, will be in the drawing for a Workshop on the Go kit, and it's Claire, and this darling little paper doll stamp that is a separate stamp you can purchase, and a set This is all new product of Chantilly textiles that are great for card making, scrapbooking. If you want to cut with Cricut, you put some heat and bond on it. You could make darling flowers with this. Cut out our flower shapes that are in the art philosophy, an artiste, or any cartridge that you have, and then make flowers out of these. I think I'm going to try some because I bought a pack for myself. So anyway, I will let you know how that works out. Anyway, everyone who orders in January and February will be put in the drawing for this bundle of new product from me to you, and I will draw March the 1st. So thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I've given you a tiny bit of inspiration, because it's for you guys that I get kind of going on some of my projects. So I love talking to you, and I love talking to myself, and everyone have a wonderful day. Stay warm wherever you are. Ta-ta!